Who will be the first to take the tissue?
No, not me.
I cannot take this kind of HT.
Hey! Whoa!
Why is there a tissue
one.
paper? Are we
Are we
supposed to
gonna
cry?
Confirm plus drop. Hi guys. As you can see, this setup is very different from what we always do. We are going to be opening up to each other.
Oh,
So it's going to be
God.
emotional. That's why we got the tissue paper.
Wow, I first time,
Oh my
I
God.
first time HT with yours. Yeah.
Yeah.
So before we get into the video, we have a message for the three of you.
Thank you.
It's like a poem, so I'm going to
Oh.
read in my most emotive voice as possible.
Okay.
Lose yourself. It's okay. It's part of finding who you are. It's the beginning of a journey to truly understand ourselves. There'll be times when life might not be going in the direction that we want it to be, but if you embrace that everything happens for a reason, you might finally realize that there's no one who you meet, nothing that you do, and nowhere that you go is ever purely by chance. So go on, get lost, find yourself, choose any path you want, set out into the unknown, and brave an adventure that you've always dreamed of. Because in the end, you'll discover that every road that you have taken will eventually lead you back to the most beautiful destination that you could have possibly imagined. You.
Wow.
Wow.
So deep. Wow.
Do you all like resonate with whatever was said?
Actually, this is what I feel right now. I feel like I'm still starting to find myself because I think I was lost along the way.
I feel like I'm right smack in the middle of being lost. And it's always like, oh, I have like certain few weeks or certain few months where I'm like on top of the world. I feel like I know what I'm doing.
Oh my god.
And then like just the next day or the next few hours or whatever, then it will just be like, oh my god, what am I doing here? That's sort of like,
Your world crash.
yeah, it's a whole roller coaster of emotions.
Wow. I think because like I'm still relatively young, so I'm still like making use of my youth to go and explore a lot of different things. But I do foresee myself getting lost like the both of you in the near future lah. Oh!
Whoa. They also lost. We have some cue cards here that will help us with the conversations that we're gonna be having later on. Shall we start?
I'm scared.
Heavy too.
The societal work pressure and expectations take a toll on you. Why and why not? Wow, starting off very
Wow.
This is not so much of societal, but like because of the nature of my job is the caretaker of the company, I guess. Pressure is always there, especially at the end of the month when I have to like freaking figure out where the money is supposed to come from to get everybody to be fed, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like I absorb a lot of that pressure, and sometimes I do feel alone because the responsibility cannot really be shared lah, in that sense.
But mine is more of like expectations as compared to work pressure because like being the youngest in the company, right? I think that I took the unconventional path of starting like a full-time job and not pursuing a uni education. And I think that in itself kind of doesn't live up to society's expectations because like especially in Singapore, people always emphasize that it's very important to get a degree. Honestly, up to today, I still kind of question myself whether it was the right choice or not. But I do feel the expectations that I'm not living up to in a sense.
By who? Like whose expectations? Parents?
Society.
I guess like friends around me because they are all in university now.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm the only one who has taken on like a full-time job for almost 2 years, maybe like 1.5 years now. So
Honestly, I would say like really don't need to go university.
I was about to say, as the degree holders, do you think your degree is relevant?
No. Okay, like maybe like doesn't apply to other industries
yeah,
like
yeah.
medical or law.
Yeah, of
but
course, if
that
you
one,
want
I think
like
degree
doctor,
lah.
that one
That one-
degree lah.
yeah, maybe like masters even.
I wouldn't trust a doctor who has
No.
no degree.
Doctor with diploma.
Oh my god, no.
Just like, oops.
Oops.
Next question. Oh, are you sure of your direction in life right now? Why or why not?
I think like I mentioned earlier, I feel like I'm in a very lost stage right now. So I don't know if this is the right direction that I'm supposed to go. I always have this mentality of like the grass is greener on the other side. Maybe just like, what if I had tried out another industry, another field? Like, would I be a bit more happy?
Yeah.
That sort of thing. Feel
Oh
like,
no, she's leaving.
no, I'm not. It's just like, am I like not right in this position, or like, could I have done anything that would have been like better?
Can I just say something? I feel like the stuff you have done can really tell that you have talent in it, and it's been proven. And I think that's perhaps maybe something that will help you not be so lost. I mean, when you're lost, it's like you don't have direction, correct? If you can realize that actually I'm good at this, I'm good at what I do right now, then that's kind of like a direction in itself already. Yeah.
True. I cannot take this kind of history.
Hey! I think like I used to not be sure of my direction in life, but I think now I kind of have like a clearer idea. And oh no!
Say
You
people,
laugh
say
until like that.
yourself.
Oh, wait,
Who will be the first to take the tissue?
No, not me. Not me. I think it's because of like my parents. Because they are
It's you already.
because they are like very supportive of the things that I do. Like sometimes I'll show them like the videos that I've done. They will share it to like their friends, and they'll even like comment on
Oh,
videos.
so cute.
Oh,
So cute.
which user then can like?
I don't think I would be where I am without them.
Shout out to family. Max
Mama
family.
Chu and Papa Chu.
Yeah.
Hi Chu.
I choose.
Have you ever doubted your own capabilities in your job?
Yes,
Tell us
all
about
the time.
All the time, every day, every minute, every hour. If you don't doubt your capabilities, will you ever grow? You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Whoa, I did share with you guys about my issues leading you guys. The doubts come in because I know that I'm not giving you guys the proper like mentorship or like guidance in terms of production, because my biggest worry is cash flow. I know I can do better, but I really don't have the energy to do it like how you guys expected me to be because of our shared experiences before.
For me, I think as compared to other people in the company, I'm definitely more inexperienced because of like my age and not being in the industry for as long as you guys. Other than the negative connotation to it, like, oh, I'm like doing such a shit job, which is like something I feel quite often actually. Like sometimes I have nightmares of work. So I think that like it's inevitable, but at the same time, we can take it like a bit more positively in terms of using it as self-improvement. Yeah.
I feel like sometimes we just feel, you know, this thing called imposter syndrome. Let's say like you are given a project,
Yeah.
then technically you have the skill set to do it, but you feel inadequate because of this like thing that's pulling you back. Logically, you see your stats. Like, you know, you play Pokemon cards, right? Then you got the stats, ma.
Yeah.
It's can one. You can beat the opponent, but because you just lack the confidence, you know, it's like that.
Like we level 88, then they
Correct.
level like 80 or
Correct.
Okay.
Maybe it's a bit harder, but like you still can one.
What is something you've always wanted to do but haven't done?
One thing could be have a kid. I don't know if I will ever have a kid biologically,
Yeah.
because I went for treatments, right? So I don't know if I'll ever have that opportunity to be like a dad. Maybe don't need, because I already taking care of other people. So
You have like 8
Your
kids
other kids,
around
ah?
here.
got so many kids, bro.
Also, another thing that I want to try is I want to try going to therapy. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of deep-seated issues
Yeah.
that I usually will like just spiral out on my own. Then I feel like it would be a lot more helpful if I have a professional that can like talk me through it.
I went therapy lah, so I think it's a good outlet and more healthy. And also sometimes you just need somebody to talk to. Lor. Do you feel like you're behind in terms of your career and life compared to others your age? I feel like because of my advanced age, everybody is doing things like starting a family or climbing the corporate ladder. I am no way near the starting the family mark. I did a lot of side quests, like I changed jobs like 2-3 times, which also kind of hindered like my climb to the corporate thing. So yeah, I feel way behind actually. Am I happy about it or am I like affected about it? To be honest, I like what my life is now. I try not to compare. They always say, it's very cliche lah, everybody has their own path, everybody has their own timeline, and I really like subscribe to that.
What's something you have learned about yourself in the past year that I'm actually extremely avoidant? Because I do feel like any sort of like issues that happens that I'm associated with, right? Like I would take it like very personally.
Oh.
Yeah. And I know it's like damn toxic, like just chill, nothing is that serious, right? Yeah, but I'm on
what they will say is not that deep.
yeah, it's not that
my
oh my god.
Wow,
So
I hate it.
That phrase will trigger me
Yes,
so
yeah.
much. Like
It's
even
not
though I
that
know
deep,
they're
bro.
coming from a place where it's not like malicious intent or whatever, right? That phrase like will
Yeah,
just
yeah,
send me
yeah.
into a spiral. I'm just like,
The more you
what do you
say,
mean?
right?
What do you mean? It's not that deep. It's very deep to me. But yeah, I think in the past year, I really feel like that's a very toxic trait that I need to overcome just because like it's not productive in any way.
Well, I have the opposite effect of that. For me, it's a reminder that actually life is so short. All these small little problems is like, oh yeah, it's really not that deep.
Something that I learned about myself is that I worry more than I should be lah. I mean, it boils back to the it's not that deep lah. Cause actually like sometimes I really overthink a lot of things when actually there's nothing to worry about lah.
Okay. How do you respond when you feel lost? Do you retreat, reach out, numb, or search? I think mine is like search. I think it's like a direct thing, like you feel lost, so I will search for answers. A lot of the times, because of the internet and everything, right, we get too much information, so I'll get even more lost from the multitudes of answers. And then afterwards, I will reach out. I'll reach out to friends, family for advice so that I can narrow down all the mess that it's like no mess, then I create the mess from all the information that I got. Then I need help to
That's
to
true,
sleep,
eh?
right?
That makes sense. I think I also search, but I don't necessarily search for answers. I think I search for comfort from the people I love. Like, I don't think I proactively reach out when I feel lost, but more of, I think the people around me, they can kind of tell when I'm going through something because I'm quite an expressive person lah. Yeah, so again, #blessed that I have this kind of people around me.
Next one.
Oh, do you feel like you're living for yourself or for someone or something else?
I'm just living for myself right now. Sometimes I feel like I'm not even living for anybody or myself anyway. It just feels like I'm going through the motions, and I do feel like what you said, I need to find something or someone where like I can detach myself from it and have my life purpose be not just me. I do feel like you get a lot of fulfillment in life if you were to serve your life to other people instead of just yourself.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to find that fulfillment in serving others.
But I think if you are like still young, like below 30s, I guess.
Just YOLO.
Yeah, to a certain extent lah, because the responsibilities and like the stresses, right, will come on. Mine is trying to balance living for myself as well as for other people, because if you live for other people, you're very dependent on them. It's really the whole stress thing, lor. Like external stress that actually, if you're alone, is easier in that sense. You don't have to stress out on these things.
Otherwise you will lose yourself.
Ah, yes.
Okay, so now that we have opened up to one another for the first time, how does it feel?
I think we should do this more often.
Yeah, and we
Yes.
can do it with like other people in the office.
Yeah.
I also feel like it boils down to communication, and from communication, we develop trust within each other. I really like that we did this because it just opens up to a whole new relationship thing that we have in the office. I think my personal takeaway is that in life, confirm we will be lost on. We go through struggles, we get lost, we lose ourselves. It's because of these, right, that we become stronger and we find other things. Can be new adventures or can be ourselves.
I have a quote that my best friend always tells me is that when you feel like you're losing yourself, just remind to stop and smell the roses and
Aww.
continue on your own way.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so nice. Oh my God.
Oh. Where the roses? I want to.
We
Only
go
got
find,
grass,
later.
I generally think that all these like struggles and all these, right, are just building blocks to create like a stable foundation of who we are. Eventually, we will build until we become Petronas Twin Tower. Or like the Burj Khalifa, like tall
Okay,
and big
okay,
one.
okay.
Actually, all these learning lessons, it will help along the way in the future. Lor. Like when we have other struggles, we are better equipped to handle them. Finish.
Group hug.
What a Bluetooth Wi-Fi.